castle where you fight Lassic to like Miyazaki being Castle in the Sky, and then it was like it's trope, but it's not like an overused one. So at that point where we're like, this is something that we want to lock in, is the notion of this other world kind of detached from the main island that you're on. And I mean, the logical progression from there would be like, if it is a castle, then it is logical that a king and a queen live in it. So it was like, let's take one of the most beloved things, chess, and apply it to what will be up in the castle.
The result, as we all know, is a collection of boss fights all themed around chess pieces. The pawn, the knight, the bishop, the rook, and the queen. But while Chad and Jared Moldenhauer and the rest of Studio MDHR worked on these boss fights, a modest animation house was putting their own unique talents to work on something that would tie everything together in an unforgettable way.
We're just a little sort of creative studio dedicated to doing handmade animation or puppetry, anything that involves miniature photography.
Seamus Walsh is a co-founder of Screen Novelties, with clients ranging from Nickelodeon to Cartoon Network, and heck, they even did the work for this Fortnite Season 7 trailer. They are masters of their craft, and as it turns out, they were also big fans of Studio MDHR.
We had been following what MDHR had been doing for years. Like, we all heard about this game that was supposedly going to have a 1930s aesthetic to it. And all of us at Screen Novelties, like, the whole reason we started our company is because we wanted to do that kind of like that otherworldly type of animation. And we all, one of our main inspirations for doing what we do is the early Fleischer shorts. You know, the Betty Boops and the Fleischer color classics. And so we followed what MDHR was doing, just rooting that this game would somehow finally get actually made. You know, they would release little snippets of it. And when they finally released it, we were just like, oh man, they nailed it. We felt like everyone's tried to kind of like copy that 1930s style with the cycled little scrunch that the Fleischers used to do. And I feel like when they, you know, finally released the game, we were like, man, they just really nailed that look better than anyone else really ever had ever since then.
Eventually, their paths would cross when Screen Novelties was hired to do some work on the Cuphead show, and the two teams immediately hit it off thanks to their shared love for classic Fleischer-era animation. This ultimately resulted in Studio MDHR not only hiring Screen Novelties to work on their Game Awards reveal trailer for The Delicious Last Course, but also to construct the stop-motion castle set that would serve as the home of the King of Games.
We were pretty taken aback when they asked us to help out, because we're like, well, you guys obviously have the capability to do it. But I think they wanted it to be, you know, it was a little more complex because that whole rotating turntable aesthetic kind of comes from the Fleischer Color Classics cartoon, which are all these old public domain things, and they're really great. And the sculptural style of them is so specific. So yeah, it was a pretty short back and forth because, you know, the MDHR folks really know what they want, and we understood the aesthetic and how to translate that dimensionally, which, you know, there's a lot of things that go into that. And Kelly, who's one of our main animation directors, just like dove into that right away, like figuring out, because there was so much stuff about how to line it up and make the animation loopable and all that.
Speaking of Kelly, meet Kelly.
I am Kelly Mazurowski. I am the animation director, production designer for the King of Games.
Making the animation match the needs of different states of the game turned out to be one of the biggest challenges Kelly and the team had to face.
So the castle is on a giant industrial Lazy Susan, and to bring us to any of the specific doorway openings, each of the doorways had to be mechanically rigged so that when we come to one of the stages, we can animate the doors opening or closing. And then to correct the perspective, to keep everything cute and have a face-like quality, all of the set pieces are moving along with our center tower so that when we come to a rest, we can fully align to a stopping position. So the one challenge of stop motion is with stop motion, you are literally stopping and photographing every frame. So we lose the illusion of having a shutter give motion blur. And with stop motion in particular, it's kind of charming when you see mechanical things moving, but what ends up happening with a propeller, for instance, is unless you have some kind of visual cues to give the propellers a little bit of motion blur, it can turn into the classic car driving by and the wheels start to look like they're going in reverse. So the motion blur was a cartoony touch that we added, that it's very subtle and not really fully noticeable to the eye, but it really adds an extra little animation flourish, because all the 2D animation in the game has, you know, lots of squash and stretch and some motion blur frames and some really fantastic stuff.
The castle set took about 2 months to build, and stands as a symbol of both Studio MDHR and Screen Novelty's commitment to quality. After all, this could have just been another overworld map, but the team had a vision to separate the King of Games from the rest of the DLC and make it stand out, and they followed through on it. But let's jump back to Chad and Jared and dive into what this castle houses, the mini-bosses themselves.
The King of Games greets you with pomp and much ado. To thine's own gameplay true, or dost thou fate shall rule.
The aforementioned prototype jellyfish boss existed, but the devs didn't really use any cut boss designs for any of the mini-bosses in the King of Games. Every mini-boss was designed with the unique characteristics of the chess piece in mind, along with what that chess piece represents. The battle against the pawn is arguably one of the simplest bosses in Cuphead, but it's nonetheless unique in that you have to defeat all 8 of them in order to clear the battle. The idea to have 8 enemies was always something the team wanted to make work, but the fight actually took a few different forms before they arrived on the fight you see right now.
When we were designing the pawn fight, we knew we had to have like 8 pawn pieces. For some reason it made sense. So we're like, how do we get 8 small enemies around the screen? And initially it was actually a bunch of them. I think we were going to do stilts. It didn't really have a theme or make sense, but there was like an empty pit. So once you had to jump into where all these pawns were running back and forth, then you would have to like chain your parries across all of them. But we put it out there and there's just not enough screen real estate vertically to get good play between them. It almost became something that you could just mash a button through or take a few hits. So that initial one of just having a whole bunch already on the ground running around just didn't feel fun.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
When we started placing these characters and trying to find their environment that they would be in, and then ended up on library being a possibility for them, which is just one of the few things that we tossed out, because we're like, well, it could be like a bed chambers, and it's kind of like a bunch of bunk beds where all the pawns would sleep, and then it didn't seem very great. So once we hit the notion that we're doing a library, then we realized it would be the best to have them just outside your reach on the top, all kind of leaping into action one at a time.
The next fight against the Knight is my personal favorite of the bunch, and it's the closest thing you ever get to a traditional one-on-one fight against a singular enemy without any tricks involved. In many ways, it's like a side-scrolling version of a Punch-Out boss fight, with the boss having only a handful of moves, each of which require a different response in order to dodge, and each of which offer a short punishment window as a reward for a successful evasion.
The Knight was a really fun one to design, visually and gameplay wise, and I think that kind of, even early on as the fight was being prototyped out, it had some pretty well laid out concept art crudely put on top to get the idea of being really precise with how that boss was working.
We wanted to just hit something that was solely wait until you see the action of the boss and then react specifically to that attack. As soon as we kind of had that concept down, we wanted a theme like where would the night be, and we ended up jumping back to Samurai Showdown and being like, Charlotte's stage, I believe it's Charlotte's stage, is like this grand hall, and then we're like, that just seems like a perfect place, is kind of do a grand hall meets armory and keep in that Samurai Showdown vein of like a sword fight.
The night is also one of those aha moments where we start playing it, and as we finalize it, it really changes the base gameplay of Cuphead, and you kind of get into this other little mini game that all of these King of Bosses exude.
While the Knight is a straight-up one-on-one boss fight, the next fight against the Bishop is a little less direct. Here, the player must first extinguish a series of candles in order to make the floating head of the Bishop vulnerable to a parry, all while dodging a series of projectiles and the Bishop himself. Now, earlier I had said that the King of Games bosses largely didn't include any content from cut bosses, but the Bishop did actually rise from the ashes of a scrapped idea that Chad and Jared toyed with in the original game.
The Bishop boss fight was actually a pattern from the original game. We'd never programmed it at that time, but there was this idea that we were going to have a Grim Reaper, and that if you run too long on any boss fight, then the Grim Reaper may come out to force you into a new secret battle. Of course, again, we were like, let's cut that. We don't have the time to just keep adding and adding and adding. Cut to a few years later, when we were designing these new King of Games parry bosses, it was like, is there a way to use that functionality that we wanted from the Grim Reaper? And if you notice, it also kind of ties back to the Grim Reaper from Castlevania 1, which is a moving boss that releases projectiles that move towards the player.
In the fight against the Rook, rather than parrying the boss directly, the player must instead bounce back the severed heads that the boss launches towards you, all while avoiding the sparks on the ground and the skulls that get mixed in along with the heads. Pretty grim, right? But the concept for this boss fight didn't always involve an executioner and severed heads.
I think some of that original volleyballing the heads on the Rook came on an earlier concept, right, Jared? Before we kind of landed on the chess theme.
Yeah, the Rook definitely was just the notion of like, what else can you approach with the parry? So the notion of like bouncing a ball and having to carry it over just felt like a logical progression, and it was kind of tossed around early before we had landed on the designs of the King of Games themselves. And it was even to the point of being like, maybe this is some sort of fantasy basketball thing, like not really basketball, but you see a boss where you gotta bounce like a bomb or something back into the top of an opening that funnels back down into them, but there was nothing theme-wise that was like visually interesting at that point.
Yeah, and it's funny that as you're talking about the Rook, Jared, it actually has more similarities than I thought to the Dynamite Headies basketball bonus game in a way, like carrying the basketballs over to the right basket. When you're talking about the basketballs, I'm like, wait a second, maybe we subconsciously borrowed that idea.
I actually think that would be subconscious, 100%, because we were thinking of these as kind of bonus levels and different ways to achieve a parry or a mini game. I'm sure Dynamite Heady would have just snuck into our subconscious.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
The last fight in the King of Games is against the Queen, and the unique angle to this fight is the fact that the Queen herself is on a different plane than you, very much similar to the Donkey Kong Country 3 fight against Bleak. Players must use their parry to fire cannons in order to hit the Queen, who's off in the distance, rapidly moving left and right, all the while summoning minions on your plane to try and take you out. It's visually one of the more complex battles in the King of Games lineup, but from a design perspective, it actually wasn't one of the more challenging ones.
from a design perspective, if you look at it as just like moving red boxes, it's no different than if they're on the exact same plane. So the challenge unto itself is actually on the planning of the art and completing the art itself to create that illusion with the background and with all the animations.
Trying to like wrap our heads around what we were going to do with that level was definitely an awesome challenge. And just the end result of these kind of Robin Hood-esque mice are the ones helping you kind of attack the queen, and she's in her treasure room of riches. Just, I don't know, it warms my heart when I think back to this.
So that's the pawn, the knight, the bishop, the rook, and the queen. But what about the king piece? Well, unfortunately, according to Chad and Jared, while the idea to make the King of Games a boss himself was tossed around, it was ultimately scrapped.
It's likened to the same thing as Elder Kettle in the first game. We didn't go into designing anything, but we're like, what if there is a way, like a cursed charm or whatever that will set you so if you go back, you would engage in a fight against Elder Kettle. But we couldn't thematically make anything make sense, and we didn't have time to do it. And then the same thing occurred here, where we're like, it would make sense that when you complete all these bosses, you come back and you're thinking about getting your rewards for the coin, but there's actually one last fight with the king himself. But we're like, we've already established sort of his functionality, and we already established the scope of the game, so let's not just tack on another 4 months of work to figure out how we could make that work.
It's not just the mechanics and the look of these bosses that make this section quite literally singular. Cuphead's music is well known for pairing its 1930s cartoony art style with big band numbers featuring lots of percussion, catchy bass lines, and roaring trumpets. But as with everything else in the King of Games, the team wanted to go in a different direction to make the mini-bosses and the floating island feel distinct from everything down below. Chris Madigan, the composer on both Cuphead and the DLC, said that he actually got less direction on the DLC than on the original game, and had a lot of freedom and trust to try some things that he didn't in the main game. The main theme throughout the King of Games, entitled Blu-ray on the Board, epitomizes this new approach.
I would say the King of Games section overall, not just that tune, but I wanted to actually do something. I wanted to differentiate that from the rest of the game. And that one definitely, in my opinion, has a bit more classic old King Cole cartoon kind of sound. I wanted that to really stand on its own. And so I was pretty influenced in all of that stuff by more cartoon music than the rest of the game, arguably, but also more tunes from the Baroque era and pre-classical music era. A beret is a French dance, which kind of has the same rhythm that we used in that tune, but it's pretty loose. It was just kind of trying to mash up Baroque sensibilities and still kind of the jazz of the game. It was a challenge to me to kind of try and make something which worked in the game and was quirky but wasn't super goofy and bad sounding in a sense.
What's really cool about the implementation of this song throughout the King of Games is that each battle uses a variation of the same song, but there's a different instrumental solo for each fight. The Queen has the most dramatically different rendition and even has its own name in the soundtrack. The Queen's Rigou Adam.
I wanted a different version for the Queen just because it was kind of, she was the final boss of that area. So it made sense to me to have something that was different. And all four of those tunes, in theory, have the same melody, with the exception, like Prelude and Proclamation sets everything up. But King of Games Castle has the same melody that Blu-ray on the Board has the same melody that King of Games Castle Rococo has, which is the same melody that Queen's Rigodon has. And so I kind of wanted to keep all of that within, I wanted to have thematic continuity there.
Madigan explained that he also included a bit of a tribute to classic video games in the form of the classic flat 6, flat 7, 1 progression.
ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, which ends those tunes, starts those tunes, happens in the middle of some of them, is a super classic flat 6, flat 7, 1 progression. It's what you hear Final Fantasy You Win. When Mario hits the flagpole, it's the same progression there. So it's kind of like, it was a tribute to video games just using that progression in the first place.
Madigan's works in the Delicious Last Course truly puts a bow on the entire experience of Cuphead, an experience that has been such a huge part of his life for the better part of a decade or so. I asked Madigan to sum up what it feels like to finally be at the finish line of a project that has not only meant so much for him in his career, but also one that he's gotten to work on with his friends.
It's still a little surreal that it's done. It's kind of been this, even when I wasn't working on it over the past nine-ish years, it's always this thing that's, nagging there, like, oh, you should be probably doing some writing or something. So it's nice to be finished. I think that the best thing, though, is that we spent a long time making this thing, and it's got such a great response from people, and it has resonated with people. And I think that the game really oozes a lot of love and personality. It's maybe a little weird that it's over, but it's also, the response is very humbling and gratifying.
A very special thanks to Chad, Jared, Seamus, Kelly, Chris, and everyone else who we worked with to help give us this access into the development process for the Delicious Last Course. And of course, thank you for watching. For more Art of the Level, make sure to check out our videos on rebuilding the Blades of Chaos in God of War, and how Returnal's Derelict Citadel twists the idea of cycles. And as always, for everything else, keep it here on IGN.
Con unire saira sul suletto, spasso da stradella. Scinaia visto in un banchetto, una bella sfranzinella. Tra la la la, ai ha ha, una bella sfranzinella. Scinaia visto in un banchetto.
Over the last few console generations, independent games that started out as smaller arcade-like experiences, homebrews, and mods have risen to Game of the Year contenders, and in some cases, global phenomena. We're taking a look back at how Microsoft's ID at Xbox program has helped to elevate some of these games, from humble beginnings to mainstream blockbusters. But before we get to that, what is an indie game? It may seem like a silly question, but it's important to highlight that an indie is a game developed by a smaller team, unlike the one you would see working on a AAA release. Similar to independent films, the absence of financial backing on the level a AAA studio can provide will often result in a more nuanced and creative approach to game development. This includes independently developed but monumentally successful franchises, such as Rocket League and Cuphead. Independent games have existed for as long as video games have been around. From their early days as text-based adventures created by hobbyists in the late 1970s, to the age of floppy disk shareware and Doom mods in the early 90s, and, later on, the web-based era of Flash games and smaller online-only titles. But it wasn't until the mid-2000s that indie developers would get better access to the critical game-making tools at affordable prices, and more importantly, would have the means to distribute their games to a wider audience via online services like Xbox Live Arcade. Thanks to this open economy of distribution, independent developers are now able to showcase their creations to a significantly wider audience, giving them a better chance to blow up. And as a result of this often bare bones and generally creative approach, indie developers have made some pretty mind-blowing and sometimes very unique and memorable games, such as Among Us, High on Life, and Gang Beasts. Since 2004, Microsoft has been helping support these visionaries bring their games to life through programs such as ID at Xbox and the ID at Xbox Developer Acceleration Program. Back in 2004, Microsoft launched a service on the Xbox 360 called Xbox Live Arcade. Initially, it was set to be an innovative digital service where people could play bite-sized arcade games such as Ms. Pac-Man, Bejeweled, and Joust. As the years progressed, the service grew to include notable indie games such as Super Meat Boy, Castle Crashers, and Geometry Wars. The service was heralded as a financial and critical success, and helped bring more genre-defining independent games such as Alien Hominid, Shadow Complex, and Limbo to a much larger audience. Fast forward to 2013, when Microsoft released its successor to the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. Microsoft changed the name of Xbox Live Arcade and made indie game development even more accessible, thanks to the feedback they had received from independent developers who had used Xbox Live Arcade in the past. Independent developers at Xbox, or ID at Xbox, not only helped developers with game distribution across Xbox and Windows, but also gave developers access to tools such as Xbox dev kits, the option to add achievements, and the ability to update their games for free, just to name a few. These tools save developers a ton of money, and when it comes to independent art, every penny saved is a penny earned, or a penny poured back into the development of the game. More recently, Xbox announced the ID at Xbox Developer Acceleration Program. This program is dedicated to helping empower developers from underrepresented communities, diverse backgrounds, and more unique voices. And that's pretty cool, because games should be made by everyone, for everyone. Over the last 10 years, thousands of games have been released with the help of ID at Xbox, such as Tunic, Unpacking, Moonlighter, Vampire Survivors, Dead Cells, and the game that everyone likes to look at but never actually beat, Cuphead. Outside of these mega hits, notable releases through ID at Xbox include Untitled Goose Game, Inside, and about 2,994 other games, which have earned a collective payout of over $4 billion to over 5,000 devs in over 100 countries. Not bad for a bunch of games made by small teams of people who, just a few years ago, would have had to sign over an arm and a leg to get the funding necessary to make a hand-drawn video game where a gambling addict Cupman and his enabler brother fight the devil to pay off some debts. So, ID at Xbox, what's next?
ID at Xbox is here. IGN and Xbox are teaming up to give you an exclusive look at some of the coolest upcoming indie games in a brand new showcase that's jam-packed with trailers, never-before-seen gameplay, surprise reveals, and more. Plus, stick around after for a deeper dive into gameplay from some of the games revealed in the show today.
Why are there so many fish?
The future of indie games has arrived, and it all starts right here, right now, on IGN.
The monolith has stood tall since the time before written history. Its origin, a mystery. Its power, unrivaled. 1,000 years after a mass extinction ravaged civilization, the world of Gleeza is in peril once again, as dark forces, revenants from a forgotten time, come to claim that power. But hope is not lost. A hero will rise and take arms against the darkness and uncover the secrets of the past to save the future. In the darkness, there is light. The fate of a world awaits.
Hello and welcome to the 10th annual ID at Xbox Showcase.
For the next hour, we'll be checking out the next generation of incredible and exciting indie games coming to Xbox and PC.
Now, for 10 years, ID at Xbox has empowered over 5,000 independent developers to self-publish their very own games.
I cannot wait to find out what games we get to see today. This showcase is absolutely jam-packed.
Well then, let's get into it. Here's a look at some incredible indies courtesy of ID at Xbox.
Art thou the devil come to renege on his bargain?
No, but I get that a lot.
Perhaps thou art deaf. Come to claim me and break the contract.
I just want to stop this place from breaking my place.
And I say, thou shalt go no further.
Oh, brother, have it your way.
Icona hackers like us, most people think we don't exist. Intuitive hacking without all the invasive cybernetics. They think we're science fiction, and that suits us just fine. I scour encrypted information, drawing on people's most intimate emotions, intuiting their private thoughts, and disguising myself within their stolen data. To the few who know we exist, Icona hackers are malicious, but we're nothing in the face of what we're up against. A system of lies looms over the city of Abraxa. A manhunt for a terrorist has locked down the Zircon Hill district. No communication until they say so. But it's not the terrorist that scares me. Something unsettling is happening, and my best friend Rebecca disappeared right into the middle of it all. Rebecca, if you're out there, know that I'm coming for you, no matter what. We'll find the truth, together.
You just saw trailer reveals for Hellboy, Everspace 2, Sea of Stars, Soul State, and Worldless. And good news, Everspace 2 is coming to Xbox Game Pass when it launches on consoles August 15th, so get ready to take on hordes of enemy ships in the single-player space shooter.
And if minimalist action platformers are more your speed, stick around after the show today, because we'll be playing Worldless, the 2D adventure platformer with turn-based combat built by No Name Studios in Barcelona.
ID at Xbox is all about supporting indie studios and empowering creators to make their games a reality. Since 2013, ID at Xbox partners have released over 3,000 games, and nearly 600 have been made available via Game Pass.
And there's even more in the works. Let's take a look at some indie games coming your way.
I so hoped you'd try entering the castle this way. It's been far too long since I've had living playthings.
Come down and face us, Hexstar.
Keep them busy, my pets. Tear them to pieces, my minions. Feeling the heat.
Hello. For the next 60 seconds, focus on my voice. Your mind is relaxed and open to hearing about a new party game from Jackbox Games called Hypnotorious. What is Hypnotorious? It is a game where I, a master mentalist, free your psychic being from your corporeal trappings, then hypnotize you into believing you are a completely different person or even an inanimate object. But you won't all be hypnotized to be the same thing, oh no. You'll have to discover each other's hidden identity. And how will you do that, you might ask? Why, with silly questions, of course. Based on everyone's answers, I'll give you an opportunity to find your group mates and reject those who feel like they don't quite belong. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Hypnotorious is part of the Jackbox Party Pack 10, coming this fall.
Sitting out on the balcony in the sun, like we used to. Legs dangling off the edge. Cars going by on the street. Our upstairs neighbor must have had a window open. I could hear her crying. Someone's dog, howling through the lungs, filled with plastic.
hey, you're watching the 10th annual ID at Xbox Showcase. You just saw brand new trailers for Myth Force, Jackbox Party Pack 10, Roman Sands, Scarlet Deer Inn, and Rain World Downpour.
Now, you won't have to wait long to play those games, but you especially won't have to wait long to play Rain World Downpour, and that's because it's available today, right after the stream. Surprise!
All right, let's keep things moving. The next game needs no introduction. That's because it's the smash hit Vampire Survivors, and it's getting a brand new couch co-op mode. Missed the announcement trailer? Let's check it out again right now.
Be the bullet hell with your besties. Vampire Survivors is going couch co-op. Team up to face creatures of the night and threaten lifelong friendships. Play the whole Vampire Survivors saga in couch co-op starting August 17th. Vampire Survivors cannot be held responsible for any loss of friendship that may occur. Terms, conditions, and garlic apply.
Now, you just saw the brand new co-op mode coming to the immensely popular and super fun Vampire Survivors.
You know, I was actually wondering if it was even physically possible to fit one more character on the screen during a very intense round of Vampire Survivors.
Luckily, you'll have your questions answered very soon. That's because we're playing some co-op Vampire Survivors right here on the show in just a little bit.
Woo, super excited for it. Now, we've got to take a very quick break, but stick around because we've got tons more games to show you right here on ID at Xbox. We'll see you in a bit.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Xfinity 10G network. Get a game-changing connection today for a faster, more reliable tomorrow. The future starts now.
Welcome back to IGN Live at San Diego Comic-Con.
The biggest pop culture celebration on Earth once again descends on San Diego. And if you can't be there in person, IGN Live is the next best thing.
It's gonna be great.
Join us for first looks and new trailers from the most anticipated movies, shows, games, and plenty of comics, collectibles, cosplay, and more along the way.
We'll try to follow along the best we can and relay that information to you.
And it all starts July 21st.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed it. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Welcome to Super Debatable. When you got big takes on superheroes as hot as ours, well, you need a place to vent them.
And that's exactly what we'll be doing week after week on Super Debatable, arguing over the most divisive topics facing fans.
The MCU, that multiversal mess peaked years ago. It's all downhill from here.
James Gunn and Peter Safran should absolutely nuke the Snyderverse. We could argue about this all day.
And we will. Join us on Super Debatable Fridays on IGN.
Welcome back to the 2023 ID at Xbox Showcase. Let's get back to the games. Here are some weird, crazy, bold, and scary games coming soon to Xbox and PC. Check it out.
18 years. 18 years of agony and torment, waiting for the prophecy to be fulfilled. Forced into being a mere bystander, seeking redemption for the hell that she set in motion. And now, she has him in her grasp. I tried to escape, but the nightmare wouldn't end.
I watched her sacrifice her whole family just to get what she wanted.
He doesn't even know the danger he's in, but he's the only one who can stop her and end this. Daniel, I'm sorry.
You think this is a party? Can't count on no one around here. You're only making it harder on yourselves. That's it. Just a little farther. I have to make it.
Now, you just saw Axiom Verge 2, Stray Souls, Birth, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, the fact that all of those games just stood toe-to-toe with Leatherface and survived is a testament to just how awesome they all are. Oh, and good news, Axiom Verge 2 is available on Xbox today. Finally! Now, it's time for us to check out some more games. Let's roll right into it.
What if my grandma lives in a big city? She would wake up early and drink her morning herbal tea in a cozy cafe. Then she would have a slow stroll downtown and take a cable car to the bustling port market for her weekly shopping. I can imagine her there, dressed in a hat and coat, carrying her heavy basket. She'd chat with her friends in the afternoons while picking up her pension at the post office. Nah. That seems a little far-fetched. Maybe she lives somewhere far, far away. Her village could be tucked away between huge rocky mountains that shield it from the howling winds. Her house might be a small one close to the town centre, or a large one in the suburbs. On her walks through the snowy forest to the icy shore, she would be able to see my island on the other side of the ocean. That's way too cold. I can totally picture her living in a hot and sunny place. Probably in an old town with cute bridges over the channels and houses that are so bright they hurt your eyes in the sun. She'd walk through the narrow paved streets to the bazaar where all the merchants would greet her. As the sun sets, she'd chill on the beach, sitting in her chaise longue, sipping fresh juice. But, like, those kinds of places are usually only for vacations. Anyway, I'll find out soon enough. Now I'd better hurry and catch my boat.
It really stuck out as a precursor of everything that games would be.
Karateka.
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 Karateka. Karateka.
It was the most movie-like experience I'd ever had in a video game.
Love it. It's so good.
I didn't know who Jordan Mechner was, but I wanted to be like Jordan Mechner.
I was in college. I came home on vacation with this new project that was starting. And we were taking karate lessons.
The characters were not little sets of pixels. They, in fact, were fully formed individuals. They had personalities.
Rotoscoping is literally tracing each frame to get a frame of animation.
The aesthetic and the motion was really unusual for the time.
I knew how important music was to tell a story, but I wasn't a musician. So I turned to my dad.
I said, well, why not have a series of beeps that are tuned to notes?
It understood that visuals mattered, that full motion mattered, that human beings mattered.
Story is, in most games, considered a mandatory aspect. Jordan predates all of that.
Karateka will stand the test of time as one of the most elegant game experiences that's ever been done. It's amazing.
You just gotta look at Dreamers, Second Wave, Stumble Guys, and Karateka.
Okay, I absolutely was not expecting Karateka to show up today.
Me neither. Now, we've actually shown you a ton of cool games today, but in a bit, we're actually playing some of them right after this quick break, so stick around.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Xfinity 10G network. Get a game-changing connection today for a faster, more reliable tomorrow. The future starts now.
Welcome back to IGN Live at San Diego Comic-Con.
The biggest pop culture celebration on Earth once again descends on San Diego. And if you can't be there in person, IGN Live is the next best thing.
It's gonna be great.
Join us for first looks and new trailers from the most anticipated movies, shows, games, and plenty of comics, collectibles, cosplay, and more along the way.
We're trying to follow along the best we can and relay that information to you.
And it all starts July 21st.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Welcome to Super Debatable. When you got big takes on superheroes as hot as ours, well, you need a place to vent them.
And that's exactly what we'll be doing week after week on Super Debatable, arguing over the most divisive topics facing fans.
The MCU, that multiversal mess peaked years ago. It's all downhill from here.
James Gunn and Peter Safran should absolutely nuke the Snyderverse. We could argue about this all day.
And we will. Join us on Super Debatable Fridays on IGN.
All right, you've played Vampire Survivors before, but have you ever played with friends? Well, you're in luck because Couch Co-op is being added to Vampire Survivors on August 17th for free. All right, so with me today, we have Akeem, we have Alan, and Jeffrey Vega. How y'all doing?
Fantastic. We're about to get into some co-op. I'm excited for this game.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's nice to have friends too. Sorry.
Sure, we can. Yeah, we can call him that. Sure. So you have the controls. Do you want to go ahead and press start for us?
Oh, I'm player one?
Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
This is good for me. All right, start. Here we go.
I think I'm going to go with Antonio. Antonio, I'm looking at the gains, 10% more damage every 10 levels.
Nice.
10 levels, okay.
Okay, you do have to press
Hit start.
Yes. Okay.
There we go.
I know how this works. It's a game.
Yeah, okay.
You just said you never
All right.
played this.
Oh, here we go. So here are the different stages. Let's do
Mount Moon
lake.
Elf?
Let's do the lake.
Lake?
Yeah.
Enchanted Forest stuff with Faye. Okay, I can't read. Okay, here we go. Whoa!
Okay.
I really like
I
that.
already like this.
It's a beautiful map. Yeah.
Oh my God! What?
These are werewolves with knives?
I think they're goblins.
Okay, so you are going to be limited to whatever weapons that you are being given, right? Like you see that your character had the specific weapon and stuff. Where are we going? You are moving so fast.
Arrow up here.
all
I'm just
started
Oh my
running.
God.
following the
Okay.
arrow.
All right. Yeah.
like
Okay.
Oh, wait, I already leveled up.
Yeah.
Knife, Fire Wand, King, Bible. Which one should I do still?
Bible.
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 Yeah, look, it orbits around the character.
It's really,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
It's really good.
What more could you ask for?
So, okay, so we're going in order. All of the XP, which is the blue bar up top, it does
Yep.
get shared with everyone. So the XP goes in order. So where's my character going?
You
So
have
it's
a
gonna
double
go in
Bible
order.
already?
So it's going to be.
Why?
Oh my God! Do you have the character that doubles it? That doubles all the.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Okay, wait.
way, this
Everyone
way.
go through here.
This way, this way.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
wait, we're
Go
going
through the
to
thing.
We're going
Wait, this is such a bad idea.
Oh, no.
We're
This is
gonna
a
do great.
fun
guys.
idea.
Don't worry,
Oh my
don't
God!
worry.
This is a bad idea.
Is this about time to say I'm claustrophobic? Because I actually, with my 2 Bibles, I don't know if I can fit through here.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Oh, I got the crown!
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got a
On-
weapon.
on the map?
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
get
take
it.
that.
Very
Woo!
nice.
Sure.
Yeah. But otherwise,
Oh,
all
are we
the
at the edge
XP
of space and time?
Yeah. Otherwise, all of the XP is shared. This, I
Guys,
think
we-
we may have.
Okay,
we
okay,
made
okay,
a
okay.
mistake.
Okay, we are.
We gotta fight back.
Guys, wait, I'm on the front lines here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Santa water.
Yes.
Okay.
Share some of that, baby.
It's not great.
He needs
It's
some water.
not great. Like, it just hits randomly. Oh.
Wait, okay, we are stuck. We are
Can
stuck.
the melee characters?
So, I just
What is going
died. We got. Okay.
Somebody leveled up though.
I did. All right, so I gotta choose something here, and I think I'm gonna choose some high damaging
Okay.
axe
Yeah, I think we need
action.
some melee for sure.
Okay.
Some action is what I call it.
So right now I'm in a coffin, which is fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It
because
speaks to the name.
You are kind of
Vampire
walking
Survivors.
our way out now.
This is couch co-op, so it's fine that I'm in a coffin because I still have you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as you cover
To
your
mourn
mouth.
your death.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, the healthiest person got the chicken?
Wait, I'm in. I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
I
back
think I
in.
just died.
Careful, guys. Ah, mushroom people.
We've kind of cornered ourselves. We probably should get out of this corner.
Yeah,
I kind of like it. It's
I left
kinda
my.
cool.
Oh no, I left my 2 Bibles in the
Oh
coffin.
no. Oh no. We got cornered again.
Okay. So yeah. So this is actually okay. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna level up Santa water chase.
Oh my God.
Let's go. More water.
Okay. I just really want.
There are fish. Look at the fish.
What is
Oh,
that
they're
mushroom guy? Oh my
Oh,
God.
I actually
I
can't
think
get
I
out
might
of
meet
here.
my maker soon.
This is.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I would have been next in line to get the leveling because it goes in order with like how many players. Okay, is it just me? This is bad.
Yeah.
Right now.
But yeah.
I'm about to come
Okay,
back up though.
great. Well, if the leveling hadn't skipped me because I was dead, that would have been
Alright, I'm
great.
back up.
But it does. We're shared. It goes with everyone. And okay, great. You're
Watch out
back
for the
up.
janitors with brooms. I don't know why.
That's a giant chicken.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm alive.
Wait, is the chicken pecking my coffin open?
I think I think we really chose.
Wait, I'm about to.
We chose the best map, guys.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
we
another level
did.
up.
We chose a great map. We just chose the wrong place to go.
All right. Yeah. Can we leave? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm back out.
let's
Let's
go
go down. Let's go down.
We
Let's
have
go
to,
down.
yeah, we gotta use
I'm
two
down. I'm
before
down.
you leave.
Where's everybody?
Oh,
I'm at the
chicken!
bottom.
Well, I'm
Chicken!
still
I'm about to
stuck
die.
in there.
I died again. Okay, that's.
I don't know
fine.
where
Right, I'll lead the
Oh,
charge.
I was going the wrong way.
Oh, you have to stay
I'm
within
stuck.
the
What's
screen
going
with
on?
us.
Because you can't leave. That's the okay. So
Careful
co-op
with the chicken.
is a little bit harder because you don't get free range of the screen. So when we decide to move, we all have to move together.
Gotcha. Teamwork is
Wait,
what it
the
is.
chicken is
Yeah.
blocking the passage of all the
You're
other
telling
games.
me, wait, you're telling me co-op is like a cooperative sort of gameplay mechanic because
Oh, I'm back up, but I'm not in the same area.
yeah, I'm holding everyone back at the top screen here.
Right,
How about we just do a redo? Yeah, let's do a redo so we could
distract them so I can get
There's
away.
a giant toad guy at my coffin. I think he's trying to pry me open. Wait, I'm about to. Okay.
I don't even know how.
Wait, I'm about to be
Yeah,
alive.
come
I'm
up,
about to be
come
alive. I'm gonna run down. I'm running down to the screen. Look, I'm running. Here we
Is
go.
that the right way to go?
I'm
that might be
stuck.
the right way to
I'm
go.
stuck. I'm at the literal
all right.
bottom of the screen.
Right, we're
go this way, this
we're
way,
coming
this way.
for you.
Oh my God.
Going back
Okay,
up,
we're
going
going
back
back
Alright,
up.
we're going down.
This is no, that's not right. Okay.
Going this way, we're going this
All
way.
right. Okay.
We're here,
So-
we're all together, we're all together.
We're all together.
This way,
All together now.
Okay, we're all alive. Okay, we are so close.
Left, go to the left!
This is a terrible idea. Who thought of this? All right.
Someone take
As Antonio, I'm going to pick the hollow. What does this do? Augments max health by 20%.
That's probably good. Yeah, because we keep dying. Maybe that's good.
Okay, well, we have a little breather.
Yeah.
What do you guys like about the game so far?
I like how hectic it is. I feel
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
every 5 seconds we're all screaming.
I like that you can get back into the game after regenerating in your coffin like a vampire.
That is nice.
Yeah,
I love the shared experience points.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't right now because I've gotten skipped like twice.
Stop dying.
I like the
Oh my
shared
God.
XP because I'm slacking, so you guys are.
Oh, I'm gonna die again.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Dude, look at
I
that!
don't
Look
know
at the
where I am.
horde right there.
You guys are. I'm outside of the maze. Where is everybody?
I was trying to go. That's my coffin there.
Come on.
There's so many enemies.
I am cornered. Okay, my Bible's can only do so much.
Do some damage.
I am, but I'm.
There's
about
so
to
much
die.
XP right there. Oh
I'm-
my God.
I'm grabbing it as I died. Okay,
Right.
I am.
Go to the right,
I am
go to the
out
right.
of the coffin, but there's no way.
I got the XP. I got the XP.
Okay,
Oh my God! Look at how that bar went.
I know. I love it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
There's every game I can.
Oh
level up
no,
like
we
that.
can only stay. Oh, we have to stay in this area. This is awful.
Still stuck in the maze.
All right, here we go. Thank you for whomever died so I could get this level
It
up.
was me.
I appreciate it, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. All right.
Get the whip in my honor.
You know,
We need more
fires one
damage.
more
We need
projectile.
more.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
I
we
might get
need
one.
that.
Yeah, we need.
Because like again, so the point of this game is to be able to like sit still and like have nothing touch you. So for me, my personal favorite weapon is the whip because you have like you have it on both sides.
Yeah.
So Akeem, what's your favorite weapon so far in the game?
Oh, I gotta say the whip. I'm loving.
Yeah?
I
Okay,
love
okay.
The whip is. It's a cool whip. I love it.
Okay, okay. Alan?
I really like the Santa water actually.
Really?
It does a lot of damage.
Wow, you guys are making fun of me for wanting to get the sand water, and look at us now.
Oh my God, I'm getting the worst. My first level up and I got nothing. It's so bad.
I died. I died.
Oh, careful with the fish.
I did not survive.
Jeffrey, what's your favorite weapon?
Well, when I'm not in the coffin dead, I would say I love having the King Bible because
It's so good.
It just
Did
slaps
you say Akeem's Bible?
No,
It's
it's
called
not your
King Bible.
But
Yeah, he
I am
stole your Bible.
slapping all the ghouls and monsters with this hardcover
Oh,
book.
I'm
Gotcha.
I'm back in. Look how much XP I'm getting.
Oh, yeah. Collect
you're
it, collect
killing
it, collect
it,
it. Okay, do we want to leave this crowded area?
Which
I
way?
believe
Yeah,
so.
which way we
Let's
go?
go
This is the right. Oh, there's a chicken!
There's
Return chicken!
Watch out for the
Get him!
chickens.
These are lunch.
Wait,
Oh,
what just
someone
happened?
got a time freeze! Wait, someone got a time freeze power. Kill him! Kill him!
Get them all.
Whoa.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
you're invincible. I'm not doing it. Okay, yeah, just run into them. Someone get that chicken.
Well,
Oh no!
okay, all
I
right,
ran
well,
into him and
okay.
look what happened.
Okay.
I didn't know the timer for the invincibility. I'm sorry.
To the right, to the right.
I'm gonna do an empty tome.
Go, 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 go,
More
go. To the
damage for
right, to
everybody.
the right, to the right, to the right.
Here we go.
Ah.
There's a lot of monsters here.
I only have the one projectile, so I'm not doing super
Would you guys be scared in real life if you were in the game?
Yes.
Okay.
The giant. Are you kidding
I would
me?
wonder why am I
Yeah,
in the
the
game?
giant
What do you
chicken?
mean?
Would you be scared if you saw a giant?
Would you be scared if you died? Yes.
Look, I just want to make sure.
God.
Guys, lead them into my water pools.
Oh, there's a
I've
chest.
been pouring
There's a
Santa
chest.
water on the ground.
Nice.
Ooh, treasure found!
Oh,
Yeah,
and it rolls for whoever it goes to. That's cool. Look, you can see it on the
Oh,
side.
this looks like a
love it.
casino machine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you.
No! Come
Antonio wins.
Whatever, whatever.
I am still dead, but I'm about to be alive again.
I mean, you know, you're keeping the chicken preoccupied. It's okay. It's fine.
Chicken meets chicken. Here we go.
Oh my God.
I feel like we're in the clear right
Okay, are we going? Are we going to the right? Okay.
Which way are we going?
Going up,
I don't want to go
going
to a maze.
Yeah, look,
Up,
we're
I
following
guess?
that arrow.
Okay,
Wherever
okay,
that
yeah,
arrow
yeah.
is leading us.
Okay. So far, so
Ooh,
good.
I am at like 1 HP.
Ooh.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
This? I don't know. I just picked it up.
Whoa, like this is a forest.
Oh,
level up.
oh, it's me. Finally.
Fire one.
Fire one.
Fire one. Yeah, it looks
heavy.
I'm gonna try that. I
Oh, look
died.
at that. Oh, I leveled up. Okay.
Oh, get another
Bible. Yes.
Yes, here we go.
You want to be.
Look at all my Bibles.
The point
Guys,
of this
everyone
game-
grab one.
Yeah, the point of this game is to be untouchable and just sit.
Yeah.
I died.
Oh my God, why are there so many fish?
Wait, yeah, what is that?
Are fish in the forest?
These are just a bunch of little cool guys here.
Oh, get the max health. You're super low.
Yeah.
Where do you see max? Oh, there it is.
No,
the,
but
the
I
hollow
don't
heart.
think that heals you. I think that only increases.
Max health increases by 20%. So
It'll
it doesn't
be good when
actually.
you come back.
Yeah. Except
Yeah.
we're all dead.
Oh no.
I would either do
Inflicted
whip or
damage.
spinach.
We're about to lose. You might as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Whip or spinach?
yeah.
What's your last?
I would just spinach because you have the 2 whip already.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
You need more damage because we are. in trouble.
Oh, somebody's back up. There you go.
I'm up.
Nice.
Okay.
No. Guys, stay alive. I'm almost back.
Trying.
We got
I'm halfway there.
Stay alive. I'm about to be back.
This is.
I'm about to be back.
Oh, we're about to
I'm
get
back.
crowded.
I'm back.
I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm down. Okay. Y'all have to stay up.
Back up.
I got it.
Let's go. I'm gonna go chest.
Treasure found!
Yes.
It just dropped. I don't know. New chest just dropped.
Here we go. Wow, this is a lot of money.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
sword.
Okay.
Wait, that's me.
Yeah. You got another projectile.
All right.
Okay. Jeffrey actually has a really good build right now.
Yeah, and I definitely planned it because I'm good at the game.
That's true. I've heard that you're the expert.
I'm famously good at this.
Oh, I got killed by a gnome.
Never not played it before.
Oh,
no, there's
no, stay alive. No.
Jeffrey,
You
you're
got-
supposed
I
to stay
cornered my-
alive.
Yeah.
I was
Jeffrey,
trying to.
One drop.
I got another Bible and I was just reading through it and
I mean, come on. You know how it
You know
is.
what? I'm surprised we actually brought that back from being in the maze. I totally thought we were
Yeah.
gonna have to start over.
Yeah. And then we just cornered ourselves for no reason and died.
Yeah, we could
In the forest.
Well, we were following the arrow. It's okay. It's fine. You know what? I'm proud of us though, especially for your first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really exciting. Yeah, I think we did good.
Yeah. What'd you guys like about the game?
I feel like this is way more fun in co-op. I feel like I want to play it
Really?
with friends. Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't have as much fun playing it single player.
You definitely don't get to respawn in single player. You just die.
Oh.
So it is nice,
That's
but
annoying.
it is really hard because you have to move together. So it kind of forces you to work together. But Alan, what did you like?
I like having a scapegoat. Just being able to blame Jeffrey for all our losses.
Wait, what?
It was great.
Yeah.
I just know that I'm doing great. If
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, we collectively do great. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's a teamwork. It's teamwork. So I love the couch co-op aspect of this game. I think this game was meant to be played with
You
friends.
think so? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think you should play it solo and then tell me how you feel. But couch
I will
co-op
do no
definitely-
such thing. I am playing only with friends.
Stella, do you prefer to play it solo? It's because we're bad, right?
You know what? I
have no
know
friends?
I can rely on myself, right? That's the thing. I'm not yelling advice and no one taking it, but it's fine. It's fine. It was fun. But I think couch co-op has its own place. But I will also be playing this on my own.
You can do either. That's the good.
Yeah, that's the best part.
No matter how you like to play, you have the option.
Yeah, and it's a free update, and I
Yes.
love free stuff. You know that, Akeem.
I know. That's the only way you get stuff.
Oh my God. All right, well, stick around because after this, we're taking a longer look at Worldless.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Xfinity 10G network. Get a game-changing connection today for a faster, more reliable tomorrow. The future starts now.
Welcome back to IGN Live at San Diego Comic-Con.
The biggest pop culture celebration on Earth once again descends on San Diego. And if you can't be there in person, IGN Live is the next best thing.
It's gonna be great.
Join us for first looks and new trailers from the most anticipated movies, shows, games, and plenty of comics, collectibles, cosplay, and more along the way.
Try to follow along the best we can and relay that information to you.
And it all starts July 21st.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Welcome to Super Debatable. When you got big takes on superheroes as hot as ours, well, you need a place to vent them.
And that's exactly what we'll be doing week after week on Super Debatable, arguing over the most divisive topics facing fans.
The MCU, that multiversal mess peaked years ago. It's all downhill from here.
James Gunn and Peter Safran should absolutely nuke the Snyderverse. We could argue about this all day.
And we will. Join us on Super Debatable Fridays on IGN.
Worldless is a beautiful and haunting minimalistic 2D platforming game with turn-based combat. I'm actually not quite sure how that works, but let's dive in and figure it out.
Let's do it. So yes, this is the world list demo. So we get basically just a taste of the game. The first thing that's super striking is the art style. I love the way that the world looks in here. You kind of get an idea of what the map is.
It's a constellation.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it plays really well onto all that. So you get these nice little like animations that pop up as you walk around. So like you know where you've been. Pick up these little rectangles that give you more HP.
Now, important question: do you have double jump?
I do not yet.
Oh, so you can get it.
That's one of the cool things about this game is essentially you go into combat with all these different enemies like this one, and it shows you.
Oh, nice.
So you have a time limit per turn. You have magic attacks, you have physical attacks, and so depending on what you use, you get sort of different weaknesses for enemies and stuff. This is just the sort of base entry one. So it's just weak against everything. But then when it becomes the enemy's turn, you have to block against attacks.
Oh, that's cool.
And depending on the timing, you can actually get like a perfect block where it doesn't deplete your shield at all.
So I don't like turn-based games because I feel like there's not much interactivity with it. But I love stuff like this where you have to actively block or deflect, and that makes me feel a little bit happier about playing this game.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I love that because it actually engages you. So I love that this game does that.
Yeah, you have to sort of like switch up your strategy depending on who you're facing and stuff. There's also like some interactivity with the platforming here. So you'll see these little like dots that pop up. You press Y to sort of like activate those platforms.
Ooh.
You can always bring
Is
up
that
your
the map?
mini-map. Yeah.
Wait, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it kind of just like pops out of your head, and you can always check in if you're not sure where you need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are these little platforms that I was talking about. You kind of just like have to time your jumps right, and then you can sort of absorb them and give you a nice little platform to jump off of.
I just realized that there's no HUD here, which is actually, I was like, wait, I'm so immersed in this, and it looks beautiful, and the combat looks so smooth. And when you brought up the map, I was like, wait, there's no HUD. This is great.
Yeah, it's awesome. So this is another big part of the game. You actually can absorb the powers of your enemies.
Oh.
So depending on what is on the bottom right corner here, it'll show us like essentially what fills up our meter more. And then once we fill up the meter fully, we can absorb the power. So right now it's a fist, so physical attacks will be the one to sort of fill up that bar and give us a little bit more damage and capability to absorb their powers. So as you can see, it's going up times 200%. That's pretty good. Once we get to that bar, we'll be able to hit our bumpers and be able to absorb their powers. Here we go. So absorb powers, and then it gives you essentially a combination of different inputs to hit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So let's go ahead and do that. Does this really cool animation.
Oh, okay.
Y, Y, X,
Oh, you have
X.
to,
Boom.
do you have to guess it? Because it's a question mark.
So depending on how full the meter is, it'll give you more of the.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So make it
That's
kind of
awesome.
like if you're really good at sort of figuring out those on the fly,
Yeah.
it's cool to kind of just like spam it and try to figure out what it is. You can also do like educated guesses.
Yeah.
And then as you level up, you get these little skill trees that you can sort of unlock as you go through the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a demo again, so it's we're not going to get the full idea of everything, but.
Yeah, but shout out to Studio No Name, and they're actually based out of Barcelona.
Yeah,
and
shout out.
they made this, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, ooh.
I think this is
that an enemy, or is that?
our
Oh,
main
well, they're gone.
antagonist. Oh no, we fall.
Oh no, a scripted fall. What are we gonna do?
But yeah, I think this area especially is one of the coolest designs. Yeah, you can sort of check out the full map here. So you can check it on the fly if you just hit the right thumbstick, or you can go into it and actually check out the
So
entire.
cool. I love the transitions from gameplay to showing maps like this.
Yeah, especially because it's all in the characters like head.
Are we supposed to be going further down?
I think so.
Okay.
So I believe right here is where we'll get. Yeah, there we go. Our first
What is
big
that?
power up. So yeah, we absorb this innocent bystander's power, and now we have a dash.
Oh, cool.
And the cool thing is you can do it in
Oh my God, no way.
yeah, 3 directions. So you can go do a little bit more creativity in the way that you can sort of handle these platforming challenges. I also love that if you hit Y, you just kind of like can make these little like bloom effects happen.
Aw.
Just looks so pretty.
Yeah, this world, it definitely feels very spacey, especially with the way that you kind of float when you jump, even just normally.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, it feels very floaty, which is nice. I always like that in platformers, like kind of gives you a little bit more leeway to reach the hard to reach areas and platforms and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I also, I'm impressed that there's so much fluidity in something that is so minimalistic, right? Like you're used to playing a 2D platformer with like a little bit more of a sprite for the main character, but like it still works.
Yeah, absolutely. And then here we just got a orange power up. So this sort of lets us go towards some that we don't unlock just by combat. You actually have to find these in the world, I believe. So for example, this one lets us charge up the sword to knock up enemies, which is pretty cool. This one also gives us I believe this one gives you a parry on perfect blocks.
Ooh, that looks cool.
That looks
Okay.
really cool. I'm gonna go for this one.
Yeah.
Because let's try to look as cool as possible for this Let's Play.
Okay, yeah, so you gotta get the perfect parries though. We're
gonna
watching
try.
you, we're judging you.
Yeah, please do not judge my timing, because I'll try my best. Oh, I missed one.
I believe in you.
I don't need it, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It would mess with me for the entire rest
You're
of the
really
play.
showing off your perfectionism here, dude.
Perfect parries, perfect platforms. We got it all. So here's another one of those rectangles. Oh, let me grab it. There we go. So now we have 3. Once we get to the 4th one, it'll actually fill up our HP bar a little bit more.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And there's some like these guys. Oh, there we go. Boom.
So cool.
Boom. It feels so nice. Like
It looks really fluid. Like I can't get over just how good it looks.
So you can see in the bottom right corner, this enemy is weak to those ice attacks, which we can do by pressing B.
Okay, yeah.
And then that'll be a magic attack. You can sort of tell which attacks your enemy's doing based on which direction that little flash of light comes from. So right now it's vertical, so it's going to be a magic attack.
Ooh,
Block it.
Nice.
And then they're weak to ice. Oh, I got to do both. Let's go.
Oh, you filled up the bar. Look at it's nice. Oh, that was.
Oh, it broke
Oh no.
Every time your guard breaks, your shield resistance will be weakened. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, but the cool thing is now I can fill up the bar. We're almost to 100%.
Yeah.
And now we can absorb their power. And it should be.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. It just shows everything. That's so cool.
It makes it way easier for us to absorb it.
Nice. So after you defeat enemies and absorb their powers, can you fight them again?
So I'm not sure about the ones that you've absorbed their powers. There are some enemies that you can re-encounter again, but if you'll see a little, like basically a little like orange diamond shape.
Okay.
You can press Y and that'll re-engage that combat.
Cool. I like that.
So now we can back trace our steps this way, and we should be able to unlock some new areas now that we have our handy dandy dash.
Where did our little nemesis go?
Let's check it out. So right now we are, actually I'll go further in. So right now we are on where that blue arrow is pinging, and we're trying to get to where that diamond shaped orange is.
That's so cool.
So
okay.
Keep going a little bit further left, and then we'll hit a hard right.
Just keeping tabs on them. Oh look, it's like the lights in the back are signifying us and the enemy. Wait, that's so cool.
That's really cool. Like they're fighting too.
Woo. I love environmental storytelling, and I didn't expect to see it in this game.
Here we go.
Nice.
HP bar power up. Let's go.
Well, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah. So it really incentivizes you to sort of like find those little puzzles and try to find the all the different ways that you can sort of buff your character and make make yourself stronger.
Yeah, it's like collecting the shards in like a Souls game and then like upgrading. That's awesome.
And then
ooh, what's that?
This one looks cool. Let's check it out.
Oh, okay.
That one. Okay. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal.
Whoa.
I did not do that well at all.
Ooh.
So this one, I guess it hits you with a bunch of different attacks, and you have to memorize the
pattern. Okay.
Do we
and
want
if
to
you
try
fail
it
it,
again?
then it goes.
And you just take a bunch of
Do
damage.
it again. Yeah, do it again. Let's see if you get the perfect parry. I want to see it. Okay, yeah, gamer pose. Come on. Oh, you got the first one.
I think I can actually figure this out.
Okay, cool. No, I'm totally down. I believe in you.
I did not do well.
They're so fast.
Yeah, and I think it gets progressively faster.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay. That one, okay, maybe taking on a challenge boss was not the right way to practice.
Yeah, it's a demo. We're
it's all right.
Still just
yeah.
learning. Do we try it one more time? let's move on. Okay, so now we're trying to get back to where we got thrown into this abyss.
Yes.
So
okay,
we are
cool.
almost back to the top.
Oh. Man, we made all that progress up top, and then they threw us down.
Jump. Here's another rectangle. Boom. Nice. Oh, and now we got to do 6 of them. Giving us a little bit of a challenge.
Oh, thank God you got that platform.
A little scary there.
Oh, this looks like a nice little open arena. I'm just always anticipating something happening in like wide areas. I'm just like, there's gonna be a big fight here.
What's up here? Let's see.
Ooh.
I love the way that the lighting effects sort of like adjust depending on where you are too. Can I absorb this? I cannot. That looks cool though.
Okay.
I wonder if that's something that we can do in the full game.
Whoa, what did you just do?
Oh, I think we just unlocked a new area to go to.
Oh, cool. Oh, and now you have to collect even more shards to upgrade your health. That's cool.
Let's see.
There's so much to discover in this game.
Yeah. I want to find some more enemies. Oh, no!
Oh! Okay, so there's no fall damage.
There's no fall damage.
Thank God. Okay, great.
I would have a very hard time if there was fall damage.
Yeah, you know, I feel like in a platformer especially, it'd be a little bit punishing, but I mean, also if that's part of the gameplay loop, totally understand.
Part of the challenge.
Yeah, because we do have that dash.
Yeah.
So.
And I just love the effects, like the particles that pop up as you're dashing through. Like you see there's like a little like circle, like trail that follows you as you go through it.
Ooh, there's another
guy here.
Yeah.
What is this? Ooh, that's cool.
Wait, what?
Let's see what we got.
Oh, that's so cool that you.
Oh, you get a bow.
Whoa! Yeah, absolutely.
I will definitely take that.
That is so cool.
I'm gonna upgrade it since I already have a point there.
Oh, these power-ups look so cool.
I'm very excited to try it out. Let's find an enemy to.
Also, there's that fighting happening in the background too, and I think it's showing you how to defeat the guy that you're chasing after because it showed like the ice icon. So I think that's really interesting. I don't know. I mean, I could just be talking on my butt about theories.
We're just speculating.
But like, what if that's like telling you how you can defeat like certain enemies or your main guy? That's really cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, that looks so cool.
I
What?
really like that charge power up attack. That's really
Nice.
Cool. All right, let's do it again. Boom, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Magic. Oh, magic attack.
Okay, that was like a.
Block it.
Was that a perfect parry? Or
I
perfect
thought
block?
so.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Boom, bam.
Nice.
Oh, now
cute.
It's shielding now, so we have to get through those little barriers to.
Nice.
See. What? There we go.
Nice. Oh my God! Look at how it exploded into all those different colors too. It's so pretty.
Oh, and we got another skill here. Oh, more health. All right.
Nice.
Love it.
Okay, Alan, I know we just got our new health upgrade, but I have to stop you right there.
No,
I know, we
wanna
ran
play
out of
some
time.
more.
I'm sorry. We can play off screen.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, great. If you're curious about this, you can also play the demo, but that was our playthrough of Worldless. Stay tuned for more ID at Xbox after this.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Xfinity 10G network. Get a game-changing connection today for a faster, more reliable tomorrow. The future starts now.
Welcome back to IGN Live at San Diego Comic-Con.
The biggest pop culture celebration on Earth once again descends on San Diego. And if you can't be there in person, IGN Live is the next best thing.
It's gonna be great.
Join us for first looks and new trailers from the most anticipated movies, shows, games, and plenty of comics, collectibles, cosplay, and more along the way.
We're trying to follow along the best we can and relay that information to you.
And it all starts July 21st.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Welcome to Super Debatable. When you got big takes on superheroes as hot as ours, well, you need a place to vent them.
And that's exactly what we'll be doing week after week on Super Debatable, arguing over the most divisive topics facing fans.
The MCU, that multiversal mess peaked years ago. It's all downhill from here.
James Gunn and Peter Safran should absolutely nuke the Snyderverse. We could argue about this all day.
And we will. Join us on Super Debatable Fridays on IGN.
From beyond any known galaxy, bringing with them the laws and ideals of their doomed planet Thundera.
Wait, hold on. Stella, hold on. This is not Thundercats.
What?
Yeah, we're playing Myth Force, not Thundercats.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know that, but I'm trying to bring the energy that this game is obviously trying to capture. I mean, like...
I save.
Come on. Why don't you guys appreciate comedy? Whatever.
I do.
Okay, but not mine, clearly. Anyways, Myth Force is heavily inspired by Saturday morning cartoons of old and blends first-person combat akin to that of sword and sorcery wrapped neatly in a roguelike action-adventure game. So, ungrateful jerks, do you want to get into this?
All right.
Whoa.
You don't understand comedy.
Well, tell me that when I carry us through the dungeon, okay?
Okay, all right. Jeffrey, load us up. Come on, let's see this.
Let's roll it.
Let's
Let's
ready up.
Jeffrey's here, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Let's ready up. Here we go.
All right.
By the power of Xbox, we have
That's copyrighted, please.
Oh, okay.
Cool it on the slogans there.
All right, well, since we're going to be carried, I want to see this.
Let's run in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alan better be the first one running in there.
We're going out.
Actually, it's
in.
me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Y'all started running before me.
Skeleton right away.
I'm killing this goblin.
I'm already exhausted? How did I was
Because
running.
you ran over that pit of thorns.
Yeah, I was excited to go in.
I mean, you're our knight.
I was excited to go in.
I'm on fire.
I'm trying to get the pots. Every pot I want to break.
Yeah, you break the pots, we'll take out the actual threats, okay?
I thought you'd understand, Akeem.
I do.
How is there? Do we not?
Oh.
Okay.
So each of us has very specific abilities depending on what character class we're playing as. So I'm the rogue. I can do pocket sand.
Ooh. Very
nice.
I also got a little dash that is currently.
It's open.
I was wondering why all your pockets just had lint in
this.
Yeah, so it's I gotta load them up before each.
Right, you go to the beach right before each.
Oh! Don't stand on that. That platform is death.
Sorry. Okay.
Do not stand on that platform. It is very clearly.
You gotta run real fast.
Oh, there's a healing potion over here if somebody wants it.
Ooh, can I hold it or not?
No, I think it needs it.
Oh man.
Okay, here we go. Goblin.
Oh, bless
you.
Thank you.
Dude, you're being so loud right now.
Wait, there's this little goblin after. Oh my God! I just pushed him in the fire.
You killed him.
Wait.
No, I'm
You
exhausted.
killed the little goblin.
I'm exhausted.
That's your fault.
well-
Drink an energy drink.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do I get that in the game?
Okay, go.
I can't run as fast as I
Okay.
want.
Oh my God, they're all here. Ah!
Oh
I'm getting
my God.
toasted!
Why did I jump into that? What was wrong with you all? Why?
Oh no. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This is booby trap.
All right, go.
Okay. Hold on. All right. What perks are we getting?
Well, I'm getting extra damage on kill.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds useless. Secondary ice bow, secondary heavy, primary. I'm gonna get secondary ice bow.
I'm doing a ton of damage. Okay.
Ooh,
Skeleton.
Ooh, look at my ice bow. It's like
I'm exhausted.
Icy.
It's icy.
Okay, we are. All right. Pick out the goblins. Wait. Oh, this is actually really cool. Oh, wait, is the ice bow only one use? Oh man, I wasted it.
No, is it really?
I think I wasted it.
Wait, really?
Well, it's okay. We'll get more loot. Don't worry.
You wasted it trying to check it out.
Yes, well, because I wanted to see what it was like.
And not on an enemy.
Ooh, rallying speech. Rising tides.
There we go.
Rallying speech. Let's rally.
Alan, you talked about pocket sand. What else? What other abilities does it have?
Nice segue.
Very excellent job. So I'm a rogue, so my whole thing is being sneaky. So I got pocket sand that blinds enemies. like so. Pakistan!
Nice.
And it sort of blinds them.
It's friendly fire.
Oh, sorry. And then I got a dash that lets me, and I jumped and almost fell to my death. But yeah, so I got a dash, and then I also have this cool ability that lets me jump behind people and do a critical strike.
No, I think.
Oh man, I'm stuck on this pink goop.
I need to replenish my health.
Is there?
Yeah.
Can you take fall damage? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
I don't want to take fall damage.
I didn't
though.
want to. I just.
Yeah.
Are we
Alright, well,
allowed
I have a
to
little
take fall damage?
shield.
Oh, I am on fire. I am on fire. Does anyone still have that health?
I'm
That was way back.
Where are you? Oh no.
Okay.
Get that skeleton man.
Alright, well I have
Got
a
him.
shield up there if anyone needs it. That's my mage.
I'm away.
I'm about to die, and I realized my icon.
Wait, am I taking damage? Hello?
I got you.
No, are you?
I protected you. Don't worry.
Is there a skeleton near you?
I'm in the shield. Wait, I just realized the profiles on the bottom left change depending on how much damage you've taken.
Right. Yeah. Look, I'm about to
I
die.
am
Oh, that's really
definitely
amazing. I was a skeleton when I was dead.
I feel like I was.
Okay, we need to, how do we get over there?
Yeah, we gotta get some more health, guys. We're not looking so good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to carry you guys, but you're not making my job easy.
We're not making it easy.
We're halfway through.
Or the goblins.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that goblin just came right after me.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Almost there. We're halfway there. Let's go.
Here's another shrine. Let's get some more stuff. Ooh, max HP. Yes, please.
What?
Give it to me.
I can use some of that. Let me see if.
Ooh, I got a ton of
of that.
Ooh, there's a perk for a training montage.
Hey, you can't. It's copyright.
Again, copyright.
Yeah, you were just saying that we couldn't do the Thundercats.
No, you're right. It's just my singing is not good. I didn't think that the copyright would catch it. So here we go.
Alright, so now that we've gone through a few levels, how do you guys feel what do you like about the game so far?
I really like getting new perks after each room. I feel like you can definitely feel a power scaling going on. Like the fact that I no longer one-hit skellies is a lot harder.
Yeah.
Don't call them skellies because it makes it seem
Mushroom boys!
My friend Skelly.
I don't want to be confused when I destroy them with my ice arrows.
Okay.
Your little friend Skelly.
Well, that's on you.
Yeah, and also like just the art direction is really nice. Like it's really akin to like those Saturday morning cartoon shows that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the art style a lot, and the environments are really cool.
Yeah, it does feel. It is very like I know that you said it was like a Saturday morning cartoon, but it really does feel like I like that it's cell shaded.
Yeah.
Where's the? Like, it doesn't have to like.
Nice.
Not everything has to look super serious. Like cartoon fun.
We just need a narrator. Like they're running down the hall. Suddenly,
I died.
Suddenly, they can grab an enchant.
And the narrator died.
Oh, wait, there are two different ways we can go here. Do we go right?
Yeah, why not? Let's go right.
Okay.
I forget that I can use my shield.
But you probably should. You're our knight. I keep telling you that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of fire and
shield.
the shield is.
You're basically our tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me get spare the dying as a perk.
Yeah, that might be. You know what? That might be a good call. Ooh, it's more mushroom now?
Okay, we're in the last room, guys.
Oh no.
Is this really?
I
Yeah,
don't.
we're
Is
9 out of
it?
10 here.
Oh, another mushroom guy here?
Oh my god, look up. There's
it's the
so
mushroom.
many up there.
I got him. Oh no, not the plant. Okay.
Dang it.
Don't worry, I got it.
I'm down. The plant killed me. Oh, you're.
I really like this teleport ability.
Careful,
Yeah, oh yeah, you and I are the only ones up here because we can.
This mushroom buddy's gonna get me.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hit him from
Well,
down here
Keith and
because
I are just-
we
yeah.
can't.
this
Yeah,
mushroom
no, you're
buddy's
good. You're
gonna
good.
get
We'll
me.
come get you in a minute.
Mushroom buddy's got me.
No rush, of course. Obviously, I am downed, but that's all right.
And I can't help you. Sorry. I'm about to die myself.
Well, gremlin.
Oh,
Got him.
Dang it.
wow, that guy just exploded.
I'm reviving.
Thank you.
You turned into.
Oh, watch out behind you!
Can I get a shield? Can I get a shield?
Well, I'm hitting him because I don't know if I can.
Ooh, wow, nice save.
Yes.
Nice save.
Wow, there we go. We made
Wow,
it.
thank you. Wow, that is
Easy
some teamwork
peasy.
right there. All right, I'm also reviving.
Resin
There we
here.
go. Dun, 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 dun.
Help me.
Will he be saved?
On the next
Find out right now.
Okay.
We did the same thing on the next episode of Myth Force.
Wait, what's happening? I'm on the edge of my seat. What's going on?
Well, it's,
Of course, you're on the edge of your seat. You're playing with us.
yeah,
silly.
you are right.
I want to know what happens.
You are writing the episode as we do it. This is real time.
Will Rico make it
boy.
out? I
Okay,
really hope
we
so.
are. Okay, this looks like the. Is this the boss?
Will Hawkins give him a
Oh, there you go.
Wait, look at this.
Oh
guy.
yeah, look up.
Is the guy? Where is it?
Looks friendly.
Yeah.
Can you shoot an ice arrow just to be sure?
Do
No.
not waste them on him.
I already did.
He just opened up this gate. Let's see what treasures lie within.
Oh, okay.
All right, surely this doesn't look like something bad.
This isn't a trap. This is not a trap at all. It's a trap.
I'm gonna
Oh,
send
the
on my
mushroom,
bird.
guys. Okay, get it. Come on, guys.
I'm
Where
sending
was
on my
everybody?
bird so that can.
Oh, everyone left
Oh my
me.
god.
All right, don't
No,
worry.
I'm right here.
I got the.
I'm
I've
gonna
got
drop
the
my
ultimate power
I'm
up.
gonna drop my dome in the middle here.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a bunch with my
Distract them from
Did it
behind.
work? It did. Okay.
Come on. Okay, wait.
All right.
did you get
There's the
him?
dome here if you need it.
Oh God! They
Here
just
we go.
fell
Here we
right in
go.
front of me.
Nice. Good job.
Good.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
All right, Akeem, what's your ultimate ability? What are you
Okay,
using right
I'm
now?
hitting them with my.
I'm gonna use.
Oh, I
I'm
got
gonna
him.
use. I don't know, my spectral detour.
Guys, you guys
Maybe the
are
phantom
missing-
shot.
Okay.
Destroying these mushrooms.
Oh wait. What is this marking on me?
Look at that. Look, I killed. Look, one hit kill.
Okay.
Right, keep in mind, all we have to do is really just survive the horde.
Hey, we got this. We got this.
Look. Oh wait, I got my ice arrows back.
Doing a good job.
Hope you guys like frozen
Are you
mushrooms.
still in that room with the mushrooms?
Wait, you guys left?
no.
I'm down.
Oh, I just barely made it out of there.
Come on. You
Okay.
guys left me for dead in the.
Oh, these mushrooms just keep on spawning. All right,
I
I'll save
know.
you when I have a chance.
I'm just running
Save
around,
me
guys.
when you have a chance.
I mean, there's a lot of mushrooms out here, man.
I just had a business
I am
days off.
down now.
Come on.
Oh, I'm also down.
Oh, they're mages
No. We gotta make it. We gotta make
Bella,
it.
you have to
So it's on
survive.
you.
I'm trying.
Oh, no.
Bella, careful. There are people behind you.
I know.
They're not
one thing I know.
people,
Wait, why
by
are there
the way.
skeletons now too?
Yeah, careful. Just
Uh-oh.
no. Yeah, the guys just that much
You
with
got
the sword.
35 more seconds. 35 more seconds. That's all you have to
Just
do.
survive this.
Keep running. There's people behind you.
Yeah, we literally should have just been running
I'm
around.
trying.
Careful.
Stop yelling at me.
Stella, careful. Oh my god.
You got this. You
Come on.
got this.
Yeah, break line of sight. There you go. Good job.
I'm going.
We can see you from a
my God,
third-person
okay.
view, so we can tell you if someone's coming up from behind you.
Okay.
Right now you're fine.
There's somebody behind?
Right now you're fine.
Behind? You gotta break line of sight. Break line of sight.
I'm
We got
going.
10
There you go.
seconds.
Nice. Good job.
10 seconds.
10 more seconds.
10
Come
seconds.
on, Stella. You got this.
8, you're good.
6,
No pressure.
5,
Fine.
4,
Easy.
3.
Okay, yeah, you got this. You got
One.
this. No, yeah.
Oh, she made it.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, so you have to fight the enemy.
So you're probably going to
That's the
have
biggest
to.
bait.
Oh, careful behind you.
It's a plot twist on the cartoon game.
Woo.
Come on.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
just
think you
have
got
to
2 more.
defeat the
Yeah.
rest.
Oh, you got 3 more.
It's just destroy the one enemy.
Yeah, destroy the enemy. Foolish mortal, you can't destroy me.
It's a little bit too
Probably
much like another
say.
character from another cartoon.
It does? Which one?
Yeah, I can't say
that
it.
was all of them?
I can't say it, but
I
that's
think
okay.
that was all of
I
them.
think
Yeah, it
y'all are
was.
dead though. I can't.
Wait,
Right.
did we
Now
do it?
revive us all now. Do not move
Where?
forward. Revive us. Don't.
Oh, if you go over there to the left side, once you get past this area, you
my
should
God.
be able to revive us to that purple stone.
We
Up
haven't.
here?
Yeah, if you see
okay.
over there on the left side.
Oh, that's what this is.
Wait, that's how. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
We didn't know what that
There
did
you go.
before
Cool.
because we were too good.
Yay!
Yeah, we never
We
had
never
time.
died. Yeah.
Wow.
Turns out I carried y'all.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Technically, you revived us.
So now every.
Oh, who was the only one to survive that?
Well, but I was kiting all the damage. when you
Wait,
think about
look.
it. I was soaking up.
Here's the skeleton guy from the beginning of the game. I have to spend 5,000 gold for him to be my friend.
So you can upgrade your items here,
Oh.
or get some new perks.
We really did a great job that last battle, by the way.
Yeah. We all 4 of us did together. Definitely all survived.
It was
that.
everybody that.
It's
did.
called teamwork.
Everyone
Yeah.
joined that, and it wasn't a one-person.
Oh
We
yeah.
died so we could survive.
We can
Yeah.
keep going after this too. We did it.
We
We're
did
good
it.
for dungeon.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That was.
All right. So I
I'm-
think we need. Are y'all done shopping?
I mean, I didn't buy it.
I'm just window shopping right
Yeah, I have no.
Yeah,
Okay.
idea.
exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
So we need everyone here,
Okay,
and then
all right,
we can
I'm
go.
here. I'm here.
Right. There we go.
What are we looking at? Oh, gates open. Okay.
Whoa!
yes.
Oh, cool.
Whoa, choose your
Okay.
path.
So we can either stay in the dungeon and continue further down, or we can retreat and basically get our rewards that we've gotten. so
Retreat.
far.
I want to
Yeah.
get my
I wanna get
rewards.
it.
Yeah.
We shouldn't. You want to fight another day?
Let's see what the.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'll
I
vote
just
for
want to
that.
see what the reward is.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then obviously we can always come back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know the ropes now.
Yeah. We're playing this from our apartment, so we can just play this one.
I want to see the
Victory.
stats. I want to know who got the most damage.
We did it.
Yeah.
Well, we can skip past that part.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
really
most
don't need
damage
to-
dealt. Oh, is that me, Stella?
Wow.
Did
Okay.
I carry the team?
Wow. All right.
I mean-
Oh, I was only behind by 500.
You did have the most kills though. I will give you that.
Yeah.
9 kills? I
Oh my
did.
God! I had 52 22 kills.
That's pretty good.
That is.
I mean, I was our guardian though. I was our guardian.
That's true. That's true.
Jeffrey had 9 kills.
Okay, but
I think.
hear me out. It's because I was dead the whole time.
Moral of the story: everyone pulled their weight, and Jeffrey
You know
was
what?
also there.
This,
Yes.
this was fun. This was
I
fun.
did deal more damage than Akeem, and that's all I.
No, but I was the guardian. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, but I was.
And you had the shield. You were supposed to guard us.
Okay, I was too busy making my ice arrow. I was dipping every arrow into the water. I was freezing.
They're handcrafted.
All right. So you guys had fun. You all had fun.
Okay, it was good, it was
You like the game?
I love it.
Alright,
Yeah, this is great.
Cool.
It's definitely really fun, like co-op for sure.
Oh yeah.
Multiplayer.
Yeah. Well, I personally can't wait to play more, and you can play this game too because it's going to come out on Xbox this fall. And that just about wraps us up here at IGN. It's been such a pleasure presenting all the amazing games shown off at this year's ID at Xbox Showcase. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today, and thank you to our friends at Xbox for empowering the next generation of indie game developers to create the games of their dreams. We'll see you next time.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Xfinity 10G network. Get a game-changing connection today for a faster, more reliable tomorrow. The future starts now.
Welcome back to IGN Live at San Diego Comic-Con.
The biggest pop culture celebration on Earth once again descends on San Diego. And if you can't be there in person, IGN Live is the next best thing.
It's gonna be great.
Join us for first looks and new trailers from the most anticipated movies, shows, games, and plenty of comics, collectibles, cosplay, and more along the way.
We're trying to follow along the best we can and relay that information to you.
And it all starts July 21st.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Welcome to Super Debatable. When you got big takes on superheroes as hot as ours, well, you need a place to vent them.
And that's exactly what we'll be doing week after week on Super Debatable, arguing over the most divisive topics facing fans.
The MCU, that multiversal mess peaked years ago. It's all downhill from here.
James Gunn and Peter Safran should absolutely nuke the Snyderverse. We could argue about this all day.
And we will. Join us on Super Debatable Fridays on IGN.